welcome back to your daily COVID-19 analysis. Welcome back to both my Twitch followers, also my followers on YouTube. Thank you so much for the views you had in the last 24 hours. Because now it's on to the Portugal COVID-19 analysis. As you can see, we've already fired up the report. I come down here, you can see that this is the people vaccinated. So this means that Portugal has vaccinated over 8,000 people, 8 million people. Okay. Which gives them a vaccination rate of very close to not over 80%. If we take a look at cases, so you can see the cases here. Very long declining pattern through the spring and summer. Then towards the end of June, we saw this increase again. But then sometime shortly in the middle of July, the numbers began to decrease again. Okay, so those are your COVID-19 cases for today. And your deaths a little more than usual. Your deaths have a very narrow, very little volatility through this whole pattern here. So, in some ways, it's almost too smooth. But anyway, a long, steep decline in deaths, very low death rates, even up until today. If we take a look at the weekly numbers, what you can see is that okay. But you can see, again, this long decline pattern and really crazy low case counts during the summer. Then this increase in late second half of June, 4 or 5 weeks, then begin to decline. Then cases begin to decline again. Long declining pattern. I mean, your deaths are just crazy though. This is 500 deaths. So this is 250. So this means that you're currently, for almost all the spring and summer, your weekly COVID-19 deaths were about, well, say 2 to 250, okay, per week. We take a look at the, well, here again, you can see there's just crazy low numbers during the spring and summer months. Really going all the way back as soon as February, okay, or March. From March all the way up until, all the way up until June, you had very low death counts. Then in June and July, you saw then in June, July, you saw your cases increase again. But now it looks like October is going to be the third month in a row where you see a decline in COVID-19 deaths in Brazil. Okay. Now this is COVID-19 cases in Brazil. But here's the thing: look how crazy low this number here is 1,000 deaths per week per month. This here is about 500 deaths per month. So all the way since January, February, March, your deaths have been under 500 per month. COVID-19 deaths in Brazil have been under 500 per month. In many cases, much, much lower than that. So good job. I don't know what you're doing right, Brazil, but you know what? You really should try to patent that,